Hey y'all. Yeah, I think I'm coming off of the cold, and I don't like it. Not one bit. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go home and like pump myself up with every little orange thing I got in my house. I don't care if it's like seed. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But I'm about to go grab some orange juice. And get some water because I'm starting to not feel right. I'm a little tired. Um, and it's nothing serious. Y'all, this might be just the stress level that I'm having. Good day. Elizabeth, me. Oh my gosh. See? Ebony, how you doing? Y'all, when I tell you next week is I picked the wrong week to have like a full blown weekend. And that was Super Bowl. I picked the wrong weekend. I did. I picked the wrong weekend. Now, I should definitely had it the following week, but yeah, it is what it is. And I'm more content of what's going to happen with me. Um in between. I'm doing good. I mean, you know how you feel like you're about to get sick. It's like the mucus start to come and what else come? That fatigue and that tired. Yeah, I think I need to this weekend. It is Super Bowl weekend, but this weekend I definitely need to like buckle down, like buckle down. And sometimes it starts with cleaning up your house, not like in a just clean it up, like start dusting, because sometimes some people don't dust. I know I don't dust. So whatever I find that needs to be dusted and cleaned and picked up, I need to make sure that happens for me this weekend. But y'all, I'm not here for a long time. I know y'all see the title and y'all know, yeah, I'm not losing my voice. It's just I'm very tired and I'm congested, a light congested. So if you don't get that cleared, not like swallowing you spit that junk out. So y'all see the title, okay? Just another stress tired love song for John Jazzy Life. Jazz, there are people that really enjoy chondriacs. Was it hypochondriacs? They really enjoy them. I must say, my mother loves listening to hypochondriacs. She really does. You know, she really loves it. I must say, my mom has a friend that is every time she's sick, she's tired, she got ache, she got this, she got this, she got to get a biopsy here, and my mom enjoyed it. She loved it to sit down with this woman and have a meal with this woman every day, and just to listen to her horror stories. I get it. People really do like that, but there's a time and a place, Jazz. You are sitting around moping and frustrated with the world because of a bad relationship, and you're taking it out on your kids. See, you thought you was slick. Like, y'all, she really thought she was slick, okay? She thought she was slick. See, that painting set was actually for her and Chris. That's the reason why the other kids couldn't paint. Not because they was younger. No, she basically put that aside for her and Chris one night. When you realizing that you can't just do that. And now it looks shady as hell. Like, why only two kids get the pain? The other ones are at least six. And Jazz, I'm not Caitlin's mother. I promise you not. Jazz, Caitlin is too damn old to think, it's cute. Every time she says something, she got to stick her tongue out or she got to do like this. That's ghetto. When are y'all black people going to realize that shit ain't cute? Typical black people, we don't do that. We say what we want and we say what we mean and we keep it going. We don't have to do anything extra with the hands. We don't have to do that. Just knock that out the park when she's younger. See, that's a time and a place. I'm gonna tell you something. You want YouTube kids? Go look at BDD. Look at the younger kids, but look at her older daughter. Her daughter ain't doing that. Her daughter is very modest. Now the younger ones, her son is off the chain. The youngest ones, they are a little ratchet, but you can tell that their mama's gonna put them back in their place when they get a certain age. They only, I think the youngest is like maybe 9 or 8 and 6 and 7. They're modest kids. I get it. Well, yes, but your daughter is a preteen. Have her walk around with grace. See, you don't know that. So you don't care because most of the time, us parents, we look at our children appearance. That's speaking. She's too young to be. She's too young for that. I'm sorry, she's too old for that, not young. I promise you, I'm not the best speaker in the world. It's okay. But I can say and make something clear. You're the mother. You got 55 subscribers and we don't understand not a word she says. That's cute. I see why you thought it was cute to have babies. I see why. Because you're her mother. Most people that protect their children from any type of harm and criticism from the big audience, I'm not the only one that's saying it. Your daughter walks around here is talking like mush mouth because you don't care. And y'all, when I tell you, Caitlin didn't talk like this after her mother, after Philip went to prison. Because Philip, you know what Philip did? He made sure he taught his child how to say the words correctly and take her time. Have a little bit of care for your children. You wondering why that man left is your children. Now, don't sit here and say your children. No, come on here because I know you be watching, girl. You be watching. But don't get on here saying that I said Chris left because of your kids. No, your kids. Chris, watch how you handle your children. If he saw how if you took care of your children when he walked in there with his lawn chairs and his game set and his charger, you wouldn't have sink a bug. Because he know that your priority is your children, not him. I would be surprised if Caitlin can barely read because the way that she speaks tells me that she don't read. And I don't want to toot my children's horn. I don't know if y'all remember or y'all was in that live last time, but my son, he got this little gang, not gang, clique called Library Bros. They switch out books. Now I gotta take his little eight. Forgive me. I gotta take him to Barnes and Nobles so I can look at new books. I look for a book that's a certain set because the kids are asking about one of his books. Y'all, I'm like, I just want to go to Barnes and Nobles. Okay. I'm the most proudest mother about that right now. I got a little click called Library Rose. That's actually funny. But at the end of the day, take time for your children. You got too many kids, too many eyes watching you for you to get on live and be stressed out. Y'all know if your children ever sick or on deathbed or and I'm this is not for me or you're worried sick about them, you're not going to you're not going to explode on them the way you exploded on your children on that live. I'm super sensitive about my kids and their feelings. Like, I'm super sensitive. I know that is, y'all, I always tell y'all I'm the worst parent, but I'm super sensitive about when my kids need to talk to me or they just need my attention. Yes, they get on your nerves, but your life was never important that you couldn't just take your time out for 8. I have seen it. I've seen the little shorts. I've seen people's commentary. And that is a shitty move. This man treated you like shit. So what you're doing is you turning around and treating your children like shit. That's exactly what you're doing, Jazz. So let me get some control back and let me stress out on. Let me just be a little bitch towards my children. Because I can't get this man to even answer me back. I can't even get this man to like a picture of Stinkabug. That's exactly what you're doing. Jazz, if you don't know these stories, you need to pay attention because you're walking in that footsteps. Y'all remember that story? The little boy had to get out the car because his mother decided to pack up all her children and drive off. And he the only one that escaped. He got to carry that burden. Like he couldn't even help his siblings because his mom was so out of it. Now you think a little exercise gonna do it. Exercise ain't gonna do it. If you're sick in the head, that's what you are. And nobody's not telling you that. Jazz, you're very sick in the head. You just don't even realize it. You're only going to start exercising not to feel good about yourself, but for his attention. That's what you did. Because you know what? If you really cared about yourself, Jazz, you wouldn't never stop your shots. Not because you was pregnant, you would never stop your shots. You wouldn't had to start eating all that grease and that salty food because he was in that house. You wouldn't have stopped doing. You would have monitored your weight gain before, and you would have monitored your weight gain after you had think about. Now you in a sick mode. Like, let me hurry up and find somebody that's gonna love me. Y'all brides are sick in the head. And nobody don't tell y'all that. We gotta remember stories like that mother in New York. We gotta remember stories like that. We gotta remember stories like Shania Davis. Yeah, we know her mother was on dope, but her mother was so madly, she just wanted that man to come back in her life. Diana Dory, sick, sick. Jazz, if you don't get help, like real life help, not B12s, um not lives, not breaking it down, not vlogging journal, really break this shit down, you gonna lose it. And I'm telling you, I'm a witness. My kids saved my life. I must say, my children saved my life. Your children can save your life. When you thought that you got it worse and you're in a state of depression, and all you hear is, "Mommy, I'm hungry." "Oh, are you okay, mommy?" That saved your life. That can save your life. And it don't even have to be a love affair. You don't have to have a bad romance. Promise you, you never have to. You can just have life. That's stressing the shit out of you. You're playing with this stress and this tired shit. And people actually are fucking stressed and tired. But not over no damn nigga. And not over no what somebody said about your kid's hair. But thanks to y'all, his hair got done, right? You said I only care about the girls' hair. No, you don't. Those girls' hair wouldn't look like that. Go back and look at those pictures. You had a sipping shot with those girls and their hair wasn't done. So you put a good face on this camera, but we know the truth. See, as a mother, if I was going to do a sipping shot with, just say me and my daughter, because that's the only girl I got, and I got two little boys. All right. I would tell her to get this outfit on. And we have a little patio in my house. So I will decor it out, make it look nice, make it look homey for that little girl. And one thing, she do drink out of wine glasses, y'all. I like wine glasses. I really do. So she drinks out of wine glasses. So I get it. I get this spirit. But don't just give her some cheese puffs. She's pining. See, that's the reason why I know you need to go out instead of having babies. Stop worrying about children. You actually have to go out and see what is Sip and Shop is about. Because when you ever have Sip and Shop, you take a sip, but you really don't want to eat with your hands. So you have a eating station, and like y'all sit there and before or after, and y'all mingle over some grapes and whatever. Make that a new reality for them. See, y'all channel could be a reality to help younger mothers, or not just younger mothers, but help mothers to understand their children. Because just Jazzy over there, she think her kid running away is cute. That's great content. Caitlin is not far. I'm not saying she would do it, y'all, but she's not far. For crying out loud, Caitlin have to sleep in a room with a dog. You're 13 years old. Y'all, I'm dead ass. Not by choice, by force. That's not her dog. but she got to sleep in the room with the dog. Normally, dogs can sleep in the living room, but yeah, she sleeps in there with the dog. Jazz, another thing. If you're eating healthy, have your kids eat healthy. Don't tell me that they don't eat what you eat. If you're meal prepping and y'all have a meal that you're strict on certain things, be a family about it. Mhm. If you have to walk with all the kids, get the kids, you don't want to take time to be functional with your children. All your kids got bikes. Have them roam out the neighborhood. You have great content in your hands, you just don't know how to activate it. And that's not our problem. But at the end of the day, your kids going to remember this era in your life. And what they want to remember is, darn, a man is better than my children. They're first, no matter how the order is. If they're married or they're shacking up, the man is going to come before the children. And it's always me. So my kids is on always be on the back burner. That's the reason why probably why Aiden has problems with communication and actually telling you how he feels. My son, y'all don't pick on other kids that don't speak. Um, and when I say I don't speak, I don't laugh at nobody for speech impediment. I don't, because my son don't speak at all, and he's 2, going to be 3 in February. At the end of the month, yeah, I'm so excited. But I know if he is trying to say something, I'm going to correct him, or he hears me. Take time out with your children. Caitlin can speak. You're just one of those mothers that she feels like she has to rush to talk to get her through. And she don't even have to do that in real life. People take time to listen to her. You're the only person that don't take time to listen to her. The way that she was coming on camera talking about how I got, why is she sounding like my kid? I know she can talk. I know she can function as a typical 8. Was it? She Caitlin's 11. There's no excuse. Just take time out for your kids. You won't be so stressed and tired if you put your focus on your children. Our kids can wear us out. That's not what I'm trying to say. But when you put your focus on things that really freaking matter, like your children, you put focus on spending time, not throwing him on a TV box and then fussing, talking about he's on 10. Of course, he's going to be on 10. My son had therapy today, y'all. And the therapist, this is a new therapist that he goes to. And this therapist is like, oh my gosh, he was such a pleasure, but he don't do ABC. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm going to let you ride this out. I know as a parent what he can or cannot do, but I want you to ride this out. As a parent, that's what I did. I'm his advocate, but again, I feel like I will hinder him if I speak too much or I try to clarify too much of his actions. So I'm in limbo with the doctor. The doctor has her notes. We got new notes, got new doctors. Not new doctors, we got new therapists. So she has a new eye. She's been in there a little longer. But I understand. I have to take time with that little boy. Yes, I boo-hooed and cried. I boo-hooed and cried. But that's who I got. And God gave you 5 amazing children, Jazz. Take advantage of them. Be their rock. They need you more than you need a man. Or you need content explaining how sad or how stressed and you let him get under you. All that other great stuff. And let me tell you something. Narcissists like to blame other people to being a narcissist. Jazz, you ever looked in the mirror and thought you was a narcissist? See, narcissists can go both ways. Narcissists can think about a plan of keeping a man. You did. You ever thought of that? See, a lot of people think the guy is always a narcissist because he gaslights you and what he's doing is giving the same fuel that you put out. See, you gaslighted him as well. Yeah. We're not going to talk about that now, are we? We're not going to talk about the gaslighting him. See, you promised him. So he came in thinking he was going to get this YouTube money and this YouTube fame. You gaslighted him. You gaslighted him with, oh man, this is what kind of money I'm making. You didn't make that. Now, did you? So what he did was he gaslighted the shit out of you.